नमस्ते मेरे सभी दर्शकों को मेरा नमस्कार। आई एम गोइंग टू स्पीक अबाउट द पंच क्लेशा टुडे एट माय एज एट दिस स्टेज ऑफ लाइफ व्हेन आई लुक बैक I think that I wish somebody would have told about all this. Our life revolves around these five kleshas, or I will say the emotions, are the states of our life. Whatever the stages are the states, our emotional the state, it revolves around that. First is avidya, as Patanjali says. Then it is asmita, and now today we are speaking about the raga. So maybe, as I could understand with my experience, if I say, if even touches one heart, I think uh, I will feel blessed. So before I proceed further, again I would like to say that sage Patanjali is not against the joy of life. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Life is a blessing, and again, life is an opportunity to feel the divine within us. But the question is that how much life has to be enjoyed, how far we go, and how much of chasing in life would be there. That is where the awareness comes in. In Sutra 2.7, Patanjali says, Sukhanushayi Ragaḥ. Raga is first the chasing of pleasures, then depending on those pleasures. And when those pleasures are not there, what happens? Because nothing is permanent in this life. So, explaining raga, raga is the attachment that follows the pleasure. It arises naturally. You see something, you like it, you go and purchase it, and it happens with all of us, even with me also. You like something, you go out of the way. And sometimes what happens that you had been to some place, you had some good memory, and you are chasing those memories, you are drowned in those memories. That is also kind of raga. And what happens that we are not living in the present moment, though that past memory has no relevance today in my present life, but I am still attached to that, and a lot of my time is going remembering or maybe regretting about the past, that why that past or why that thing is not today in the presence. Though if you think deeply, if you get that thing in your life today, it may not have relevance in your present, but yet the mind keeps thinking. And the raga, it is a pull towards the pleasure, the craving. Raga doesn't appear out of nowhere. It grows from the first two klesha, that is ignorance, avidya, and second is asmita. Asmita again is kind of ego, attachment to your status, to your money, to your bank balance, as I said before. And from asmita, then raga is born, and raga takes the hold of all the attachments and dependency on those pleasures. And in today's scenario, if you see what is going to happen, and how we are going to be deprived of all the comforts, God bless us, that still the restrictions are there, and how painful it is going to be there, because we are not able to, number one, we are so used to depend on the I will say depend on the all the comforts, and secondly we are not used to accept the present. But it is, this is a great example of impermanence in life. And again, as the divine teaches, time teaches, this is the best time to learn the lessons also. And again, if these all the attachments of mind, the raga, the all the main word is raga, the chasing of the pleasure, dependence on them, attachment to them, if it is goes unchecked, then it keeps craving, mind keeps craving endlessly. In yogic terms, raga is often linked to Manipur chakra, the center of personal power, the mental energy, the mind, from where the mind roams restless and scattered. Logically, if you think it is raga, the word raga is the music also. Life's desires are like notes. When balanced with awareness, the music is beautiful. And only from these seven notes, how much of music is created. So just imagine if the mind goes unchecked, how much it flows in all the directions, all the mental energy is scattered. Finally, you get tired, depleted, and all the things come in life, which takes you away from the basics of life. So Patanjali's solution transform avidya into vidya, ignorance into awareness, observe the mind, understand its limits. Rather, you have to create the limits how far your mind will go. Again, remember yoga's chitvritti nirodha. When you come back to your breath, the wandering of mind can be managed only when the mind gets associated with the breath. Through the practice like Ishwar Pranidhana, surrender to divine, and awareness of breath, our prana becomes steady and pure. When our life energy aligns with the cosmic prana, wisdom naturally arises. Gradually, our habits, impressions, sanskara can be transformed and we begin to act consciously, releasing patterns that no longer serve us. Raga then is not about denying the pleasures. Again, you have to understand. Raga is not about denying the pleasures. Patanjali says so. But it is about enjoying wisely. You like a sweet, how much you are going to eat. You like some food, some preparation, how much you are going to eat. These are the things. This is the small examples. You like anything, how much you are going to eat. You have heard about news about so many people. He has 200 cars, he has 8 cars, he has 10 all costly cars. Yet you keep listening to the news that somebody has committed suicide. He was so rich, having 2000 crore, 20,000 crore rupees. Why? When you have all the pleasures, everything, so much of power, then where is the need of losing your life like that? So these are the things which we have to understand, how much I need, what way I have to earn so that you can justify your own actions, your own attachments. Again, I will say that rather Patanjali says that we don't have to be trapped to our cravings if we live with awareness, balance, and noble values. The higher spiritual life unfolds naturally. Life here now becomes sacred, and the light of Patanjali guides us effortlessly. I feel deeply grateful for this wisdom from the land of Bharata, where I am born. At least this is the last stage of my life, and this way or that way, I am really thankful to Divine to be born here and to understand this wisdom. Maybe this birth, I'm really sincerely trying to make a change in all my habits, and if I can do that, I think everyone can do that. It is not very difficult. It is nothing is impossible, and whatever you are creating here in your soul, you are leaving a legacy, a beautiful legacy for your other generations. This is what I'm sharing with you, the life experience. Whatever you are doing, your children are looking at you, other younger children in your vicinity, your family, other society, they are also saying, looking at you and giving your examples, and this is what the gift of life you are giving them back. With this, I thank to my guru. I thank all the great ones, and if I say that this wisdom life has given me, and life is being led by the breath and the soul, and whatever I could understand, I have shared with you. And I thank you all for listening to me. If you like the channel, please share, subscribe, and do like it, and share your experiences in comments. I thank you all. Thank you so much. Om Tat Sat Om. Jai Ho.